Nigeria will be great again.
Yes. Move it.
Finish up.
Oh yeah. Nigeria will be great again.
Yes. Move it.
Finish up.
Oh yeah. Nigeria will be great again.
Yes. Move it.
Finish up.
Oh yeah. Nigeria will be great again.
Yes. Move it.
Finish up.
Ajaro David Obaro, Worldwrapperman, whom you just saw there, joins us on the show. He's a charity runner, humanitarian, and a chef. It's quite interesting, but good morning, sir. First, let me greet you. Good morning.
Morning.
Now, this is the part I want our audience to see, because they don't just call you the Worldwrapperman for nothing. You come through with the rapper. By the way, he's a rapper in this part of the world, not just rapper. And that's what you see.
It's not rapper. Rapper is arrow. This is W.
Exactly, and we call it rapper.
We call it rapper. In Pidgin.
In this part of the world, we don't.
Okay, can I speak Pidgin?
Of course.
You're dragging it somewhere.
So this is what you see. That rapper is actually from him all the way round. And he had done a world record.
Yeah, I created a world record in 2004.
Right.
Registered with the Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
But they refused to publish it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's normal.
Right.
It goes a long way to show that we need to have an indigenous thing of our own. We never appreciate our own.
Right.
We always want it imported.
Interesting. So at that time, the rapper was how long? Or the rapper?
37 years. Coincidentally, I used each state of Nigeria, then philosophically lifting each state up, because I carried the 37 yards to run. And if you look at the state alphabetically or in order, each yard, Abia, Inwanabra, you know. So since then,
You've gotten quite a following on social media, really, for this. So tell us. You've gotten the attention of a lot of people on social media. Tell us, why rapper? And what is the goal, really? Because this rapper can do well for cover clothes, to make lovely outfits, but you are using it for something else. So tell us, why rapper, and what is the essence of this?
I'm from a family of 54 children. I'm number 22. My late father is a chief, and he's always tying rapper. That's our culture.
Which culture is this?
I'm from a village called Ekwakwa, 2 minutes from Agbaroto, in Ughelli North local government of Delta State. I'm Urobo by tribe.
Beautiful.
Proudly Urobo.
Yeah,
Urobo. So, as a young man, in government college where I schooled, we tie rapper every day. You see, it's now I'm beginning to, I just came back from a 40th anniversary reunion, and we're reminiscing why we were tying rapper every day. They were trying to make us imbibe culture in our psychic. But we didn't know then. It's just now I'm like, understanding. And when we were in GCU, 1988, we had Mr. GCU. And everybody were doing suits and blah, blah, blah. When they called me out, I bust out with my rapper, 12 yards. A young man wearing 12. Normally, we tie 6 yards. But because my dad was always tying 12 yards, and I stole that rapper from the house, and I just bust out in the hall. I thought I would win. They robbed me. I'm telling you, because I stole the show. And since then, I'm like, okay, I must promote something. And lo and behold, I saw the late finance minister of Nigeria, the first finance minister, Festus Koktebo. And that picture turned my life upside down. I was like, one man ain't carry this rapper, somebody tie him for neck. Man, one day, I was now talking somewhere, and I said, one day I'll beat this man record. I'll beat this man record. I'll tie rapper with long passing on. In 1991,
Right.
my dad was supposed to be the special guest of honor at the University of Benin, Urobo, Student Union Day. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
So how do you expect him to go?
Where does Rapper?
Unfortunately, Chief was not feeling fine. And Chief called me. He said, you are going to represent me. Going to represent me doesn't mean you go there on your own. You are going as me. And he gave me all this full regalia. And I went there as Chief Ajaro. That was the end of me looking back on Rapper. Because that day I got a wife, but I'm not married to her now.
Okay, like there are a lot of stories we can pull out from your story.
A woman that came from US to see her daughter just said, you marry my daughter. Because most of the boys there were wearing jeans and suits. And they were robo girls. And I asked them, they say robo day. I mean, we could have tried small now. So and I said, you know what? For my life, I'm going to Lagos to Abuja, 22 days, 787 kilometers.
What year was this?
2015. I don't walk, I ran.
He's a serial marathon.
I'm a serial.
Literally.
Okay.
So I just said, I will do all I can as long as I still breathe to promote this culture because it's fading.
So how much reception have you gotten since you started this advocacy? It's important to see, and it's quite commendable to see somebody, holding on to our heritage, just like you do, using Urobo people as a case study. But how much reception are you getting, given the level of modernization and the things we see in our world today?
Reception from who?
From the people you are trying to advance this. I mean, Nigerians,
Okay.
Nigerians and maybe the international community.
They mock me.
Who mocks you?
Nigerians. They have
Really?
different names for me. Madman, Weary, this. They have different names. I'm not normal. And I tell them the truth. You see, normal people cannot change the world. Normal people cannot champion a cause. I'm not normal. I'm different. I'm created in God's image. I'm a unique person. It's a cause that was bestowed on me by who I don't know, but I'm sure my creator. And I've chosen, if people can infuse a culture that is not us in us, I can do better. That's why I'm taking the rap around the world.
I mean, it's one thing to run a marathon with sportswear. It's another thing to run it with Rapper. So that's extra luggage.
Let me burst your bubble. Sorry.
Let's see.
First, I wanted to run in Nigeria with the Rapper. They refused me to run.
The marathon, right?
Yes.
Which of the marathons was that?
No, let's not.
I see. Okay. It's okay.
There's some things you try to. I like this. I love this.
How many
country.
years were they, that particular one?
Still the same yard. This Rapper is.
How many years? This one is how many now?
18.
18 yards, okay.
This was actually what I used for my wedding. And all my groomsmen were wearing this.
Yeah, Shrebi would have been very expensive.
It was free.
Interesting. So they rejected you
They rejected
because you
me.
were wearing Rapper?
Yes. And I said, okay, I will take this thing around the world. And to the glory of God, I was accepted in Bucharest International Marathon. 2009, I came late. They were like, Nebun. Nebun means weary. So and I said, no, Nebun for Jesus. I'm not a madman. I'm a madman for God.
Right.
And I missed that marathon 2009. So I prepared for 2010. And that's where the word came in. I never used to be Worldwrapperman. It's just Rapperman. I say Spider-Man, Monkey Man, whatever. Okay, I'm trying Rapper now. Spider-Man, me, I'm Rapperman. So when I got to Bucharest Marathon, they were doing registration. And I said, he said, what's your name? I said, Ajaro David Obaro. He said, you're trying to rap. This was, I said, well, I'm Rapperman. Oh, say then. I said, but we can't call you Rapperman. We've not seen this before. Why don't we just say Worldwrapperman? I said, okay, whatever you want to do. And he's stuck since 2010.
Amazing. So I'm just looking at the picture. I'm looking at what I'm seeing. And
Every rapper has a story.
Okay.
This was rapper tied for 40 days running from Lagos to Makurdi to raise awareness for Benue flood victims. 2017.
Okay.
How many days did it?
40 days. It was supposed to be 35 days. I was sick. I had malaria in Okene. So I was in the hospital for 5 days.
I'm sorry, you ran on.
You ran. So you ran, you stopped, you ran.
Please beg Channel to follow me, Lagos to Accra.
That's what we're doing right now.
No, you're not doing it.
We're
You're not following
literally
me.
condensing your story to the
Follow
world to
me.
see.
Let's give people content. Follow me. I'm not running, I'm going to fly. Then prove me wrong, please. A journalist interviewed me for 3 hours, and that interview was not published.
Okay. No.
Well, I was just going to speak to what you're fighting for, some of the issues you're raising.
Well, the truth is, I'm not ordinary, I'm spiritual.
Okay.
I don't just carry curses on my head. People have led me with money, let me not say, do this for us, do this, do this, do this. I cannot do it if I don't get order from where the order comes from.
So what are the causes you're taking on? I know you're taking on hunger, you've talked about flooding, and why this cause?
Oh, sorry,
you can say. Okay. Piracy,
this is why I ran from Lagos to Onitsha, 18 days, 655 kilometers.
To end piracy?
Yeah. It's in collaboration with Nigerian Copyright Commission.
Okay.
This again, how do people receive me? Not one person in the creative industry appreciated what I did. I don't need your money.
Not even the people within your ethnic nationality.
No, this don't bring ethnicity to it. We're talking about Copyright Commission. This encompasses entertainment, creative industry. And why did I pick on the course? Some years ago in Nigeria, my copyright was stolen.
You're a rapper?
No, I'm a creative person. Right. I studied fine and applied art. I studied photography.
Right.
I did a project, I considered a project called Running Nigeria. What I intended to do was just go around Nigeria, take pictures of tourist sites and compile them into a book and begin to distribute free outside Nigeria, not inside Nigeria, to just tell Nigerian story. And somebody in government said I should bring it when President Obasanjo was still president. President Obasanjo handed over me to the person. Then Minister, let me go, the Minister for Information, Chikelu. And Chikelu stole my project. Contracted it to CNN. CNN came to Nigeria to do that project without me being involved. I saw them in Arugunga and I saw Jeff Konange. And I told Jeff, I said, this is my project. I conceptualized this now, I have everything, the evidence. The only thing I did not do then was to patent it. And Jeff told me, pop and plain, that we can't work with you. You go talk with your government.
Well, Chikelu is not here to...
I just called his name because I know he should defend himself. I'm still alive.
So what more should we be expecting from you? Because, like, okay, you're doing this piracy, you've done hunger, you've done flooding. You say you're very spiritual in your approach.
I just finished planting 130 trees, and that's going to go to a million trees. I'm going to plant 1 million trees in Government College. We just started on Saturday. 130 is already on ground.
Without calling names of any organization for whatever reason, of course, you know, do you have like funding? Do you get as much funding as you should?
No. Funding, unfortunately, I'm funding my project with my Children's Trust Fund. Why? Because I know they will benefit from it when I'm gone. And that's why I put my life into this. Pioneers get distracted if they are not focused. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not called to do what you're doing, little things will distract you. Rapper is my life. I'm a rapper. I tell people, I say I'm a rompreneur. So I remove rapper from it. Why? Because I want to encompass a lot. So I sell my steps today. I have a pedometer here. And that's why people don't understand. They see me run every day. They say, why are you always running? You know, there are some things you don't say on there so that some things will not happen to some things. I need to run every day. I need to make minimum of 10,000 steps daily. And if I'm running, if I sell one step, the money goes directly to the cause I'm championing.
So it's just a win-win for you. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the public good.
So far, I'm not doing it for myself because I've never benefited from it.
I'm saying the running. The running is good for the health, we must say. So it's like a win-win on different levels for you. Your story is quite interesting. So you've never, I don't know when you started. You said 40 years ago.
I started running in 1985 as a cadet.
So you've never won any other thing aside rapper since then?
The only race I ran without rapper was a race organized in Nigeria by one telecom company, the first race, marathon in Nigeria.
So basically, you always wear wrapper at home. You're sleeping. Is that you always wear wrapper, or you?
Is it tie wrapper?
Or you tie wrapper? Right?
That's tie wrapper.
I have suits, but I can't remember when I wear my suit. I have jeans. I do. Let me break it again. It's expensive to wear this wrapper every day. The logistics involved. So if I don't have the money, or if I'm not in the mood, I switch. I'm an artist.
There's a question that crossed my mind now. How much have you reached out to like your state government in Delta? Now we have Sheriff Oborowore as a governor. Maybe thinking of things like maybe a rapper carnival, since you already, a pioneer in this direction. Are you reaching out to the government as much as you should?
You say we shouldn't call names.
No, this is government. So
this prophet is not accepted in his own.
In his own.
He's not celebrated.
Bless you. I see her.
I'm a journalist.
In 2015, okay, let me just put, when I created another world record, I did another world record in Nigeria here by running with the longest rapper, 23 yards, from Lagos to Delta State, 12 days. We spent 2 weeks in Asaba waiting to see government, paying bees.
What year was this?
2015.
2016.
That's under Ifeanyi Okowa?
Yes. I saw the commissioner for sports, Okowa too. He received me. Take me to governor. I'm not going to meet the governor to give me money. I have a passion to, because if you go to not Delta State, that's why I say don't call it Nigeria.
Right.
Our culture is fading with the winds.
Okay, that's why that's why when you said I had to ask that question, that was Ifeanyi Okowa. Now it's Sheriff Oborowore. Maybe you can try.
Maybe now that you've said it, I will go to Asaba. If I spend 1 week,
give it a try.
If they don't see me, I'll still come back.
This prophet should be celebrated in his home, not just
Yes.
Delta State,
Yes.
Nigeria, Africa.
They are watching, so that's why we asked the question. So you should start from Delta State.
I think it's brilliant what you do. I have a rapper at home too, so.
Then I will invite you for one of my runs.
Look forward to it. When are you starting the Lagos to Ghana?
By the grace of God, whether I get sponsorship or not, if God wakes me up on the 1st of October, 2024,
Fantastic.
I'm on my way to Accra.
What a fantastic time to start its Independence Day.
Just as a question, okay, Independence, so what's the reason for going to Accra?
Hunger.
Hunger, I'm fighting hunger.
Okay, across the sub-region?
Sub-region.
Okay.
I actually wanted to cross the whole West Africa. And so, okay, let me bust your bubble again. I wrote letters.
In 10 seconds.
I wrote letters to more than 20-something agencies, including the 3 embassies along the way, Benin, Togo, Ghana. None replied me.
There you go.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, nobody replied me.
Lots of things to chew on from what you've said.
We're happy you're here.
Yes, and that's why we're shining light on the work you do. We wish you the very best. Thank you for the work that you do. They may call you mad, but they've called other people mad, the greatest people as well. So I think it's a compliment.
More than what Napoleon could not do.
Thank you very much, Ajaro David Obaro, Worldwrapperman. His name actually means when you run, you take a rest.
No. Ajaro means Adaje Karo. That means when you run to a certain stage, you take a rest.
You take a rest.
Not my name, that's my surname.
That's your surname.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for your time on the show this morning. So I wish you the very best once again. Whew, there you go.
What a day. So we may have to check out our rapper collection and just...
Definitely. Never look down on what you have. God has given it to you for a purpose. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Sunrise Daily is next. I'm Kayode Okikelu.
I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Bye-bye.